Slipstream over here. Present for you. Slipstream out of step. Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Slipstream out of step. Slipstream over here. 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 Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Slipstream out of sight.
Oh, hello.
Over here. Slipstream out of sight. 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 Out of the way. Over here. Up here. Powered up. Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Present for you. Slipstream over here. Out of sight.
This is really hard to get down.
Slipstream over here.
I turned off my stream earlier to practice this.
Slipstream out of sight. Over here. 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 Out of the way. Slipstream out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Out of the way.
Let me pull up that combo again. Alright, I got the first part down. Alright. Let's try to lab this out. Well, actually, I don't have the first part down. It's a pretty tight link. At least it feels tight.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here.
It's after the second rep, I have a really hard time landing it.
Slipstream over here.
Gotta do a 2L.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Out of here. Slipstream over here. Out of here.
That's right, Nintendo Direct is tomorrow, huh? Forgot about that. Nintendo Direct is tomorrow.
Slipstream over here. Out of Slipstream over here. Out of the way. Out of Slipstream over here. Out of out of the way.
Powered up.
Slipstream over here. Out of
I'm getting this down slowly.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Out of sight.
Well, going into it with no expectations is always best. People hype them up way too much. It's the same cycle every time they do it. It's like, okay, you can expect, like, you know, maybe one really cool shadow drop. You can expect a Smash character. Maybe some news about games that are going to be announced. And then a bunch of indie stuff, which is always hit or miss because indie games are a lot more broad in their appeal compared to, you know, stuff that's meant for a large audience. That's basically what you can expect. I mean, there's always a chance that there will be something cool, but I always feel that people put too much weight into them, and they let themselves get disappointed. Now, if you're a Bayonetta 3 fan, then yes, every time they do one of those, it's always depressing because, you know, they announced that game like eons ago when there hasn't been a single second gameplay. If you're into that game, then yes. I mean, there's just nothing really leading up to that game even being announced in the first place, so when it does happen, it's going to be random. It's just going to get randomly announced somewhere, and they're probably going to have like a trailer that will actually have gameplay and shit, and not just be, you know, CG that they outsource from some other place. But other than that, it's never a good idea to really get your hopes up too high with those. Especially since this one is only for, they already said it's only for the winter, so it's basically up to like February. I don't know if it actually means winter of this year, because winter obviously goes well into next year. You know, spring's not until like past like the second quarter, so if it's just this year, winter of this year, then I really think people are already getting their hopes up too high. But if they mean like the actual season of winter, meaning well into next year, like March or April, then it might be a little bit more interesting, but I don't really think they're going to have any AAA masterpieces. I think all that, their cards have already been dealt there. They've got Metroid, they've got the Pokemon remakes, and I mean, that's really all they need. Having a Pokemon game out on the holiday at all is prints money.
Out of the way! Out of Slipstream over here! Out of Slipstream over here! Out of the way! Out of Slipstream over here! Out of
Phenomenal.
Slipstream over here! Out of Slipstream over here! Out of the way! Out of slipstream. Over here. Slipstream.
No. They seem pretty. Seem like they're trying to kind of kill off Smash Ultimate support. Really seems like that right now, at least. I mean, when you think about it, Dante's not in it. That was the character that everybody wanted. But they turned him into a Mii fighter, so that really made a lot of people heartbroken.
Out of the way! Over here! Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of slipstream! Over here! Out of slipstream! Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight! Over here! Slipstream! Out of
Feels like people are more excited for that Nick Smash game than Smash itself right now.
over here!
That game is like an anomaly. The publisher that's funding that game, they basically keep like really shitty licensed games from the 80s and 90s. They keep those alive. They get like no-name developers that don't always know what they're doing, and they give them a shoestring budget, probably like barely any time to make the games, because that's how licensed games are made when we were kids. Unless it was farmed out to a Japanese company, it would always be like some random studio, and you know, they give them like no time to make it because it has to be out in time for the movie. And occasionally you get a good game out of that was not out of Japan, but but for the most part, those games were dreadful.
Over here!
And they have not aged well either. They weren't good when they came out, so playing them now is like torture. But they actually got somebody, they got the people that are making that Smash game, the Nick Smash game, they've actually made a Smash clone before. Which is the real reason why anybody's really hyped for it.
Over here! Over here!
And the fact that they're working with one company and not like 10, like Smash, it makes it a lot easier for them to change shit, and they're gonna have rollback netcode, so. I'm not into platform fighters, but I think the ball is really in their court. Just people really fell out of love with Smash Ultimate once the pandemic hit. You couldn't really play it offline anymore. Like, the online experience in Smash Ultimate is really bad. Even with restrictions slowly starting to lift and more offline fighting game stuff starting to happen, I mean, that's entirely dependent on if your region actually has people that play offline. So people are excited for that Nick game because it might actually be playable online. Which is why I like this game. Like, nobody plays this game in town. I mean, there's a couple people that play on the side, but it's like not their main game, so. It's not their main game, so they don't play it as often as I do. Like, if this game had standard, like, Japanese game online, I would have dropped it ages ago. But This game actually takes its online experience seriously.
Over here. Slipstream. Over here.
This game is an acquired taste, to be fair. It didn't have the best start, it had like 9 characters and a bunch of bugs and stuff, and it wasn't anywhere near as refined as it is now, but they didn't give up on it. They definitely had every reason to give up, but they stuck with it and they made it into a really good game. The problem with this game is it's an acquired taste. It's got really long combos and crazy mix-ups and stuff. I mean, you have like barely any limitations in this. Well, some people like a more grounded fighting game, and this is not the game for you if that's what you want. This game really rewards thinking on the fly. You don't have to do all those crazy combos you see on Twitter. You can come up with your own stuff, which is what I really like about it. Some people do those in real matches against competent people, but you don't have to. This game really lets you do whatever you want, just within very strict but still open limitations.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Slipstream. Out of the way. Out of the way. Present for you. Out of the way. Over here. Slipstream. Out of over. Slipstream. Out of
But yeah, that's the thing about Smash, is they already added every character from the past 20 years of the games, so I consider anything else they add to be extra. But I mean, they only make one Smash game per console generation, so what might be happening with Smash is they're obviously working on like a Switch successor. I really don't think the Switch, I've talked about this before, but I really don't think the Switch can go on much longer the way it is. It's having such a hard time even. You can't even run this game. Like, you do this super right now, the game gets so laggy, you can't even play it. You can't even run something like this. I think that's something they'll have to address.
Over here. Over here.
That's probably why development for Ultimate is winding down. I'm just curious what they'll do, because they already said, I mean, it's kind of stupid that they even have to say this, but they said that, you know, the reason why Ultimate is basically just Smash for Wii U Part 2 is that was the only way that they could get everybody back, was to reuse the assets. So now they have a difficult problem. It's like, you know, if they put out like a new one for the new Switch, which will hopefully be a lot more powerful, people aren't really going to accept. They aren't going to accept it looking the same as Smash Wii U, which is basically what Ultimate is. They aren't going to accept the roster being cut down to nothing either. They have a really difficult situation. I don't envy the people that have to make those decisions, because there's no easy solution to it. It's like either you build on to Ultimate's like 100 character roster and you keep the game looking like exactly the same, or you start from scratch, which would allow you to do more with the gameplay and stuff, but then only have like 20 characters or something. There's no really easy way that they can do it. I really think that the Smash Ultimate is probably going to be the last game that has everybody. On the upside, for people that care about that stuff, it would essentially be a clean slate again, so anybody that got stuck as an assist trophy or a Mii fighter, they'd have a chance again.
Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Rip. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Slipstream. Over here. Out of sight. Slipstream. Over here. Let's finish this. Maximum Ninjetti. Maximum Ninjetti power! Up here!
Try to get this down. There's so many parts to this combo. I haven't even practiced this part yet.
Let's finish this! Maximum Ninjetti! Up here! I'm the frog! Courageous in spirit! Out of sight! This is it! Maximum Ninjetti! Over here! Up here!
This is really hard to get down.
This is over! Maximum Ninjetti! Over
Got to
here.
do the first hit and then do the Mad Beast cancel.
This is it! Maximum Ninjetti!
Probably better to just cut it short.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale! Shall we dance? This is over! Maximum Ninjetti! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! This is it! Maximum Ninjetti!
Okay, I got that part down. Now I just need to get to that point, which is a lot harder.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here.
I think they will do a reboot too, but Smash community is so fickle. I'm never satisfied with anything.
Slipstream over here.
Nothing they do is gonna go over well.
Slipstream over here. Out of the way. Present for you. Over here. Shall we dance?
Oh, I got it!
Maximum Ninjetti.
I got it! Wow! I did it! I did it! I did the whole combo. I'm proud of myself.
Slipstream out of over here.
I did the whole thing. Well, I didn't loop it at the end, but that part's easy.
Slipstream out of over here. Slipstream out of over here. Slipstream out of over here. Slipstream out of the way. This is for you. Over here. Shall we dance? This is it. Maximum Ninjetti.
Yes! Now to land that in a match, but that will kill anybody in the game. There's no need to do it any farther than that. That's actually enough. I think the max health in this game is like 1150, so a touch of death on anybody is that. That's like just like Treaty, I think.
Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of the way. Powered up.
Yeah, the pandemic really, it's been a blessing in disguise for the fighting game community. Because now all the Japanese developers are actually starting to take the netcode, the netplay seriously. Which is something they should have been doing in the first place, because not everybody's lucky enough to have a local scene. Like, there's a couple people who play this in town, but like I said, they don't play it that often. You know, they play when they have time or when they're bored, but it's not their main game, be it fighting game or just video game in general. But this game is really good online, so I feel motivated to practice stuff like this because I don't need to rely on people locally playing it. I mean, for the past like 2 console generations, in terms of functionality, the Western developers, American and European, have been completely bodying the Japanese games. The American games play a lot worse in some ways, but you know, you can play them online. You can play Killer Instinct, you can play Skullgirls, you can play this, you can play Mortal Kombat. Those games all have rollback, so whether anybody plays locally or not I wouldn't say it's irrelevant, but it's not needed. Whereas with Japanese games, a good example is Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Why did that game die? There's a number of reasons why that game died. I'd say the first is definitely the netcode, but the second is also how expensive the DLC is. But when you have both of those things, you have expensive DLC and then netcode that doesn't work. It's like, that's why that game died. Why is Strive doing good? Strive, I don't really like playing Strive much myself. Admittedly, I haven't given it much of a chance, but you know, that game has rollback too. So as shitty as the pandemic has been for all aspects of our lives, it's been a good thing for the fighting game community, because games out of Japan are actually starting to take it seriously. They're starting to realize that, well, especially now, their games don't even really sell much in Japan anymore. It's mostly America and Europe is what's really making those games sell copies. And America and Europe are massive countries, they're massive continents. And we don't have good internet like they do. Hello.
Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of sight. Slipstream over here. Out of the way. Present for you. Out of sight. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Victory is fun.
Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Out of the way.
Powered up.
Bad netcode.
Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Out of the way. Present for you. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Out of the way. Present for you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. This is over. Maximum Ninjetti!
Ah, I fucked it up.
Over here! Slipstream! Out of Slipstream! Over here! 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 Out of sight!
That's what I was saying, though. The pandemic has made them take it seriously. That's the thing. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Slipstream! Out of over here!
They have to take it seriously now.
Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of sight!
Now I can't land this part.
Over here! Slipstream! Out of over here! Out of the way! Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of rip! Out of the way! Present for you! Over here! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale!
I need to do a little bit more.
Victory is fun.
I need to do a little bit more to get full bar.
Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight! Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight! Over here! Rip! Slipstream! Out of sight! Out of the way! Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight! Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight! Over here!
It's a very hard combo, as you can see.
Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream! Out of rip! Out of the way! Over here! Slipstream! Out of sight!
Well, the thing about this game is it has like a state-based combo system. How are you calling this game basic? Look at the shit I'm doing.
Over here! Slipstream! Out of over here! Slipstream!
Easy to get into, yes.
Over here!
It's not an easy game to play.
Slipstream! Out of Slipstream! Over here! Out of sight! Slipstream! Over here! Out of sight! Slipstream! Over here! Out of sight! Slipstream! Over here! Rip! Out of the way!
Damn it. Couldn't tell how much bar that built.
Out of Slipstream!
Oh, modes. Yeah, definitely. Gameplay, no.
Slipstream! Out of over rip! Slipstream! Out of the way! Over Slipstream! Out of Slipstream! Over out of Slipstream over here. 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 Out of the way. Slipstream over here. Out of slipstream over here.
I keep messing the rejump. Okay, so what am I gonna do after the restand? Probably that. I think if I do this, I gotta get this part of the combo right now. Yeah, I think if I do that, I should have enough meter.
Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Out of the way. For you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
No, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but that still did a lot of damage for no bar.
Slipstream over here. Out of sight.
Is this a good character? Yes.
Slipstream over here. Out of slipstream.
People already found they found this combo like a couple hours after he came out.
Over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Out of the way.
Damn it.
Slipstream. Out of over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Out of over here. Slipstream. Out of the way. Over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Out of the way. For you.
And may the power protect you all.
Almost.
Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight.
Yeah, the people that play this game break the game so fast.
Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here.
It's actually pretty scary how fast they break new characters.
Slipstream. Over here.
That's why, like, launch day for a new character in this game, I just try them out and I try to find cool stuff by myself, but if you want to take this game even remotely seriously, it's better to just go on their Discord. People find stuff so fast.
Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way.
Waited too soon.
Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Slipstream. Out of the way. For you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
So I gotta try to do that in the super.
Over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here.
The Johnny Ong Bosch, every character he voices in a fighting game is always busted. He has incredible consistency. You have Zero in the Marvel games and TBC, and you have. Actually, I don't think TBC had English voices. That doesn't count. But if you count the character, then yes. Every game Zero's been in, he's busted. You have the Persona Arena games, and you have this. He's like busted in every game he voice acts for, fighting game wise.
Slipstream. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Listen for you.
Fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another way to do this.
Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Out of the way. Over here.
That might be enough.
Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Listen for you. Over here. Let's finish this. Maximum Ninjetti.
Ah, damn it! I dropped it. Might not be enough hits done at that point.
Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Out of the way. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream.
Now I can't land this.
Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Slipstream. Out of stop. Over here. Out of the way. Catching for you. Out of stop. Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
No, that's to stop building enough bar. Problem at that point is the hit stun limit is so high. Oh well, I think I'm good enough for now. Let's see if anyone's playing lobbies. I'm gonna change my team here. There's no one on right now. I think the online's messed up in this game right now, last I heard.
With this, the truest sword in the galaxy.
Fight!
I'll be back.
Defender. Is this all you've got?
Ooh, nice.
Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
Let's go!
Here's the finale.
I saw.
Nice reset.
I saw. That all you got?
More Icidia.
Power protect you all.
You have lost this battle. Slash for
Tear you from limb to limb.
Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Rip it.
Nice.
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
Yeah, no one really knows how to play as him yet. The online's been messed up on this the past couple days too, so that's part of it. I don't want to play ranked right now. I just want to play just chill. Try to figure out how to play as him in an actual match.
Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Crimson Hawk!
Nice. GG. I still have no idea how to use them in an actual match, but that will come with time. You get humbled in this game really fast. People can land stuff like this all the time.
Shall we dance? Out of sight. See ya.
Just kidding. Emergency.
Mind if I jump in? Over there.
Nice conversion.
Slipstream out of sight. Over here. Slipstream out of sight. Shall we dance? This is over. Maximum Ninjetti.
Oh, I dropped it. Damn. Starting to get the hang of it though. Having fun. That's all that matters. That gameplay.
Megazord ready!
Fuck. Oh, that's it. Too much, not finishing my food there. I need to learn some mix-ups with him. Kind of just like, just trying to land that combo. I'm too, like, single-minded right now. Let's just play some arcade. I don't know how to play him in a match yet. Arcade's a good way to practice. Especially since they made the AI balls hard. Let's do this for tonight. I don't think I'm ready to take him online yet. I need more time. Especially when I'm playing like this. I'm not online ready right now. Playing really bad.
Who's next?
Over here. Slipstream out of sight. Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
It's forfeit time!
Here's the finale.
Hadouken!
Samurai fire! Shiva, Sakura, strike! Samurai fire! Flame corridor! Samurai fire!
Come on.
Honto! Hadouken!
Sakura,
Too easy. Wolf Reed fight. Over here. Slip. Out of Scott. Over here. Out of the way. Wolf Reed Alpha. Wolf Reed fight.
Back off!
My turn.
Megazord ready.
Out of Scott. Over here. Slip. Out of the way. For you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. This is it. Maximum Ninjetti. Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger.
Megazord ready.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
Present for you. Over here. Slip. Out of it. Over here. Out of the way. Dragon Sword. Out of shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Megazord ready.
Slipstream. Over here. Out of Slipstream. Over here. Out of I'll be back. Slipstream. Over here. Out of Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Present for you. Out of shall we dance? Maximum Ninjetti power.
Oh, almost had it.
May the power protect you all.
I'm still getting used to actually doing it in a match. I need to play arcade mode a bunch. Problem is I can't play this at my neighbor's house because when Adam does his super, the frame rate tanks like crazy. It's like unplayable. Especially when you're trying to do a tight link like that. Like, you can't do it. You can't do it with the lag. Apparently it's doing it on PS4 as well. I think only PC players can really play him right now.
Alright, who wants to be next? SPD.
Jump in. Be right back. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here. Rip it. Slipstream. Out of sight. Over here.
Megazord ready.
Over here.
Back off. Honto! Three, two, one. Crimson Hawk Ranger. Honto!
Time for action. Megazord ready.
That was random.
One. Let's go. Feel my wrath. Honto! And may the power protect you all.
Cat Ranger.
Now it begins. Megazord ready.
Out of the way! Coming for you! Slipstream! Out of... Over here! Rip it! For you! Out of... See how we dance? Let's finish this! Maximum Ninjetti!
Megazord ready. One, fight!
Now it's...
Honto! Hadouken! Natsumaki Seppuku! Shoryuken! Honto! Hadouken! Megazord, ready!
Out of the way! This is for you! Up here! Shall we dance? Follow my lead!
Back off!
Here's the finale!
Hadouken! Honto! Hadouken! Phenomenal! Honto! Hadouken!
Until I haven't played this in a couple months. Really not playing that well. Like I said, the Switch version of this is all messed up right now. You can't play as Adam, pretty much. You can't play as or against Adam, because the frame rate will drop like crazy.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Now you're in trouble.
I've got this. Honto! Hadouken! Phenomenal! Natsumaki Seppuku! Natsumaki Seppuku! Megazord, ready! Honto! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Natsumaki Seppuku! Out of my way! Powered up!
Slipstream! Over here! Present for you! Okay!
3, 2, 1, fight!
Die!
You again.
Present for you! I'll take care of it! Out of Slipstream! Over here! Out of Slipstream! Over here! Out of the way! Present for you!
You're finished.
Maximum Ninjetti power!
Check this out.
Back off!
Jackpot! Jackpot!
Honto! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Time for action.
Jackpot!
Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Seppuku! Hadouken! Honto! Hadouken! Megazord, ready! Honto! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Honto! Hadouken! Tatsumaki Seppuku!
Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. Pretty low turnout tonight. I will be back for the Nintendo Direct. I believe that is at 3. Let me see exactly what time that is. Make sure I'm presentable. Yeah, it's at 3 my time, so we'll probably come on a little bit early. Come on a bit early and probably play some random games like tonight, and then we'll check out the Direct. Apparently, the Advanced Collection for Castlevania got leaked, so all signs point to that being shadow dropped later today. It's been rated in Taiwan, the title, the icon and logo already and everything, so that's supposedly going to happen today. I don't have the cash for it, unfortunately, which is why I'm trying to raise some funds, but I could see myself checking that out. Problem with those games being brought back is that the ROMs are still going to be better, because they have randomizers for both for Aria and Circle already. Circle just got its randomizer like a month or two ago, so I mean it's nice that more people will be able to play them, but I think it's one of those situations where the ROMs are still going to be better. But they did say that there's going to be some extra features, so maybe they'll have something really cool. It's not going to be like the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, where that is the best place to play those games for the most part, especially now that people are starting to do mod sport and stuff. Castlevania. I think it's going to be more like the for Street Fighter Collection. Like those are fine for single player, but the netcode is delay based. And it's really bad, so most people just went back to Fightcade. I think that's how that collection is going to be whenever it comes out. It might come out today. It seems like that might be their shadow drop for the Direct today, because they're just going to put that out as soon as it ends or something. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Who's porting it is also important as well. If they got M2 or Digital Eclipse to do it, it'll probably be pretty good. And those games don't have online functionality anyway, so it's not going to be like the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, where it's really nice to have all of those games available, but there's a number of things wrong with those ports. The first is that you don't get any of the console features. They're just basically just ROM dumps. So, if you care about the single player stuff, then the ROMs are still better. And the netcode is not great either. So, unless you want to do Parsec with somebody, it's still better to just have the ROMs. The Castlevania, the only thing it's really going to be missing out on is randomizer. I mean, it would be cool if they put that in there. I mean, a couple people have done that in their spare time. It's not completely out of the question, but I really do think it's going to be a thing like, just buy it. Buy it if you want to play casually, and then just go find the ROM somewhere and then play the randomizers and stuff. It is going to be coming to Switch, so I definitely will buy that, even though I already have all those games on the... I have all those games on the phone already. I have all 6 of them. But if they add some extra stuff... I don't know, the thing about buying it is it's like... It's not the usual remaster shit where it's like... Okay, if you buy this 20-year-old game, maybe we'll make a new one. But it's Konami, so... There is going to be a new game. A new game would have to be outsourced. They'd have to outsource it to like some indie company or something. Which they've already done with Castlevania before, but I don't think there's any pressure to buy it if that's your intention. Of, like how Capcom does it. Go buy our 30-year-old games or we won't give you a new one. And Konami like barely makes games anymore. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean... Hopefully I can get some support and try that out. I definitely have played those games to death, all 3 of them. Circle and Aria I played the most. No one really likes Harmony of Despair. That game is a lot worse in many ways. First problem is that you play as a Belmont, so all you have is the whip. And the game is really easy, so usually just spam magic and everything dies. Yeah, they posted this. Gamatsu posted this earlier today, around the time I left for kitty sitting. They posted this. For the icon to get updated, that basically all but confirms that it's going to be released today, at least on the Switch. It might be like a timed exclusive on the Switch or something. It'll probably come out on the Switch first. Now, what's nice, though, is that it is going to be coming to PC, apparently, so... That essentially means that somebody could port the randomizer to the PC port. Because that's what happened with Kingdom Hearts, when they put 1 and 2 on PC. Basically what they did is they ported all that code. They ported all that code to the PC version, and it didn't take that long. Let's see, is anything on Twitch right now? There's nothing on Twitch right now, I'll keep going. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody wants to show up tonight. Let's see, what's on Twitch? Well, there's like nothing on right now. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer. That was pretty fruitful grid labbing though. I just wish I could play that when I'm not at home. The Switch port of Battle for the Grid is, I wouldn't call it a mess, but there's a lot of problems with it. They have to ban certain levels or stages, because the frame rate is inconsistent. So it's like not really tournament playable. But since the game has full crossplay, what that essentially means is that if you do a tournament and it's all crossplay, you have to ban those levels anyway, because if it appears and you fight somebody who's on Switch, then it's unplayable for them. It's an unfair advantage. I know somebody who'll buy that port the moment it comes out anyway, so... I'm sure he'll be able to test its quality better than I could anyway. I only played those games casually, I never did speed runs or anything. Oh wow, like all his good stuff is ranked down today. I'll skip that today. Let's do BP. Chill for a bit. Maybe someone else will show up. If not, I'm just gonna stop tonight. These people got other shit to do. I really need to try to raise funds though, so it's in my best interest to keep streaming. I can't even pay my Twitch Turbo bill right now. Ooh. No one really wants to watch today, huh? Usually the ass o'clock crowd is here, but not tonight. I slept all day because I was really depressed. It's like I could go a lot longer, but streaming's kind of boring when no one's watching. Might just do some recording tonight. Had that emulator stuff I wanted to mess with. Maybe that's how I'll spend tonight. There's gonna be a lot of people here later today for the Nintendo Direct anyway. Maybe they'll finally announce Bayonetta 3. It's always that small glint of hope, even though it's obviously not gonna happen. I think they would only announce it now if, I mean, of course, if it was actually almost done. Or if they, like, had nothing for the holidays, but they have the Pokemon remakes, so... Pokemon remakes and Metroid. I don't know how much they expect Metroid to sell. It's kind of a wild card, if you think about it. There hasn't been a mainline Metroid game in, like, a really long time. Pretty much since the Wii, so... I don't know if they're, like... really expecting it to sell that much. They know the demand is there, but maybe they have like realistic expectations for it. They wouldn't call Metroid a dead franchise, but there hasn't been much going on with it. Dead franchise could be like this. 5 years between 4 and the reboot, and people didn't really like the reboot for a number of reasons. And then they did a special edition for 4, which was completely random. I mean, now we know why it was made, but it's made to test the waters for 5. And then there was another 4 years of nothing. Metroid's just had a lot of really weird spin-offs and stuff. The Metroid 2 remake, which seems like it's pretty divisive. I never played it myself. Some people like that game, some people don't. To the point where people aren't really... I wouldn't call people dismissive of Dread, but people are like, kind of... a little bit wary that's being made by the same people. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop tonight. No one really wants to watch tonight. I'll see you guys in the afternoon. Probably about like 14 hours or so. I'll come back. I'm just gonna do some recording and chill tonight. I'll see you guys later.